Callie, since Grandpa's got to sit here and watch a snow day all outside, I thought I would read to you a book about Katy and the Big Snow by Virginia Lee Burton. It's one of my favorite stories, and hey, we don't have nothing else to do, so I'm going to record this and send it to your mom, see if she'll let me read it to you. Starts out with Katy and the Big Snow. I don't know if this is actually going the way I thought, but here we go. Has all these different people because this Katy is a snowplow. This one right up here. She's a snowplow, and this talks about all the people and all the things that she does. Katy was a beautiful red crawler tractor. She was a very big and very strong, and she could do lots of things. 55 horsepower, diesel engine, 5 speeds forward, 2 speeds backward, turns around in the same place. Snowshoes, country shoes, bulldozer, snowplow. All this stuff she could do. Katy had a bulldozer to push dirt around with. Katy also had a snowplow to plow snow. Katy belonged to the highway department of the city of Geopolis. The highway department repaired the roads in the summer and kept them clear of snow in the winter, so traffic could run in and out and around the city. Here is a picture of the big city that Katy works at. Pretty big, all this stuff. But all summer, Katy worked through the roads with her bulldozer. Katy liked to work. The harder and tougher the job, the better she liked it. And once, when the steamroller fell in the pond, I don't know if you can see that the steamroller is in the pond, Katy pulled it out. The highway department was very proud of her. They used to say, "Nothing can stop her." When winter came, they put snowplows on the big trucks to change Katy's bulldozer for her snowplow. And here you have all these other snowplows getting retrofitted, but Katy's was bigger. But Katy was so big and strong she had to stay home because there was not enough snow for her to plow. She didn't do the little jobs. Then early one morning it started to drizzle. The drizzle turned into rain, and the rain turned into snow, and by noon it was 4 inches deep. Your mom just told me that you got 4 inches today. By noon, and the highway department sent out the plow trucks. See, there they all go. But Katy has to stay home because it isn't quite big enough. And by afternoon, the snow was 10 inches deep and still coming down. Oh, it looks like big snow. They said at the highway department and sent Katy out. There she goes. And here she goes all around the power lines. A strong wind came up and drifts began to form. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet. The snow reached the first-story windows, the second-story windows. That's as big as your house, kids. And then it stopped. One by one, the truck snowplows broke down. The roads were blocked. No traffic could move. The schools, the stores, the factories were closed. The railroad station and the airport was snowed in. The mail couldn't go through. I don't see my mail. The railroad station and airport were snowed in. The police couldn't protect the city. The telephone and power lines were down, and there was a break in the water main. The doctor couldn't get to his patients in the hospital, and the fire department was helpless. Everyone and everything had stopped. But Katy. See, there she is, kind of like Callie, but it's Katy. The city of Geopolis was covered with thick snow, just everywhere. Slowly and steadily, Katy started to plow out the city. "Help!" cried the chief of police. "Help us and get us out to protect the city." "Well, sure," said Katy. Follow me. See, they're all right in the building and they're stuck. But here comes Katy, and she says, chug, chug, chug. Oh, and there she starts right up here and she plows out the city hall. Help, cried the postmaster. Help us get the mail through. Well, sure, says Katy. Follow me. And here she goes. Kate, chug, 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 by the library. And here's the Times and the movie store, the department store, hardware store, the dentist, the bank. Everybody, chug, chug, chug. Here goes Katy, right to the post office. So Katy plowed down the railroad station. Help, help, cried the telephone company and the electric company. The poles are all down somewhere in East Geopolis. Oh, follow me, said Katy. Pretty good tractor, this one. So Katy plowed all the roads to East Geopolis. Help, cried out the superintendent of the water department. There's a break in the water main somewhere in North Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. Chug, 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 chug. See how they're following her. Smart people. And she plowed out the roads in North Geopolis. Help! It's an emergency, cried out the doctor. Help me get this patient to the hospital. Way out in West Geopolis. Oh, well, sure, said Katy. Chug, 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 chug. Look at this is a big line that's been following Katy right here. She's going to help out. Help, 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 cried out the fire chief. There's a 3-alarm fire way out in South Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. All these people following Katy. There she is. She's going to help the fire department. You'd think if there was a fire, it would just melt the snow, but can't get there. So Katy plowed out the roads and the fire to South Geopolis. See the fire? Look at that. And everybody has to get there. All these folks, they got to get to this fire and they have to help out. But Katy just keeps on chug, chug, chugging. But they have a plane signaling for help. The airport is snowed in. Katy was beginning to get a little tired, but she wasn't going to stop. Oh, not Katy. She hurried over to the airport and plowed out the runways so the airplane could land safely. Kind of like our cousins up in Idaho with the plane company. We got you covered. Then, after she found a broken down truck plow, she started them home. And the doctor and saved his patient. Oh, the fire department had put out the fire. The doctor had saved his patient. The water department had repaired the main line. The telephone and the electricity were put on. The mail could get through, and the police could protect the city. Thanks to what Katy did. There she is. She's got the whole town covered. And there's trains that are coming together here. Katy finished up the side streets so traffic could move in and out and around the city, and then she went home to rest. Then, and only did, Katy stop. Chug, chug, chug. Everybody has the ending of a good day. Enjoy your snow, and if it gets too much, maybe there's a Katy out there. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.